Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be taking a look at the severe weather threat that is going to be affecting the whole entire East Coast today and tomorrow, and throughout the whole week I should say. You can see here, we have numerous watches and warnings over here in the West and Midwest for heat advisories, heat warnings, and red flag advisories. And as you can see in pockets of the Carolinas and southern Texas, you have flash flood warnings and advisories here. In this purplish gray color, depending on what you see here, maybe even pink. Here, this is severe thunderstorm watches. This is what I meant by the severe threat. This will affect that area of Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, and Delaware. You can't forget New Jersey as well. And as you look up north, you can see you have, once again, these heat advisories and fire weather watches and special weather statements. Quick look at our hurricane outlook here, and for the next 48 hours, thankfully we have nothing serious that is looking to form. Right now, the Atlantic is pretty much quiet, but as you look into the eastern Pacific, you have a tropical depression, Blanca, if that's how you say it correctly. I don't know too much about this storm, but as of right now, it's just a depression, and as you look at the 2-day graphical tropical storm, this is what it looks like. It's pretty sheery out there. A shear is when there's winds tearing up the storm, pretty much giving it a weak. And right now it is 35 miles per hour. The minimal pressure is 1,005 millibars, and it is moving west at 3 miles per hour. If you want to pause the video, you can read this. You can see the tropical weather discussion here. And if you want to read the full thing, go to the National Hurricane Center and Central Pacific Hurricane Center. And as you can take a look into the Central Pacific by Hawaii, as well as the Atlantic, it is pretty quiet. If we take a look at the next couple days, this is the SPC, which is Storm Prediction Center. This is what are your chances of having severe weather. Anywhere in the light green is very marginal risk, and I'll get a closer up for this for you guys. Anywhere in the green here, this is very minimal chances. It is pretty much spread out across the whole United States here. You have it up in the parts of the Midwest, into the South and Southeast down here. You have it into the West, and of course you have it into the Northeast here. Now, in this green here is marginal, which you have into the East and Northeast, parts of the West and very southern Texas here. And let me just clear this all out for you guys so you can see it better. And you have this pocket of yellow where you have a slight risk. This is pretty much in the middle of high and no risk. So this is where you're pretty likely to see some severe weather. Not in this whole area, obviously, but you are pretty in this area, you are likely to see some severe weather. Maybe it be some hail, strong winds, heavy rain. The time is to be told. But in this area, as we clear this off, you get a better view. Anywhere from southern New York all the way down into Virginia, into eastern Pennsylvania, and into pockets of western New Jersey here. And you do see, as you get closer to the coast, the chances of seeing a severe thunderstorm start to go down because the colder water temperatures bring in that cooler air and starts to tear apart those storms. It's still going to be rain along the coast if a storm does appear, but it obviously won't be severe. The day 2 here, you can see along the east coast, you will see the greatest chance, and also parts of Montana here and North Dakota, you'll see the greatest chance of severe weather. Anywhere in this light green is minimal risk, and the darker green is marginal, but there doesn't look like to be that much severe weather as you can see as Friday. Friday looks to be the jackpot if you want to see some severe weather along the East Coast. But if we go to day 3, you can see there's not a lot going around here. There's only some severe weather going on for South Dakota, North Dakota, and northern Minnesota. And the same goes for northern New York, Vermont, and New Hampshire. And on the 4th day, is nothing happening that day. Same with the 5th. Same with the 6th and the 7th and probably 8th. As you get past the day 3, there really starts to get a low chance of the accuracy here. So they just pretty much do nothing for this here. As you can see, if you go back to day 3, you do have some stuff here, but as you go to day 8, there is very little to be seen. Right now, we move on to the tropical tidbits here, which thank you again, tropical tidbits, for sharing these wonderful models. This is the HRRR, which is a very good thunderstorm model that accurately predicts where it could be. If you move on to 6 o'clock tonight, you can see these thunderstorms start to resurge. These stretch all the way from Maine all the way back into Ohio and Indiana, and you also have another front down here into Pennsylvania and into Virginia. And as you move on, you can see these storms start to affect more places in the Northeast, such as Long Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and also parts of Delaware later into the day. As you can see here, it doesn't look to be too heavy in the morning, but there could always be that little pocket that comes out of nowhere. And back by 4 p.m. in this whole area into Massachusetts, southern New Jersey, and Long Island, it looks like to be another batch of thunderstorms. If you have any plans, I would suggest to look at the radar at this time. And as we move on, it starts to dry up overnight. Saturday, it looks like the thunderstorms, the bulk of it looks to be back towards the south, back by Texas, Arkansas, Mississippi, Oklahoma, and Louisiana, and also into northern New York, New Hampshire, Vermont, and into Maine here. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon.